Welcome you all to the Introduction to Data Structure using C++ course. It is the course for Bennett University students of third semester. So the course code is ECSC215L. Okay. So today I will introduce what is the course, what the overall structure of the course. So let's start. So why data structure is important? Okay, so as you know, it is the core subject in computer science engineering. You are all the BTech student of CSC and this one is the core subject. Why data structure is important? Because it will provide you the right way of organizing information in the digital space, right? That means when you will work with some data, you have to organize those data. Data structure, the name suggesting you that it will provide you right way to structure or organize whole data. Okay, so that's why it is the core subject for you. Fine. Now when you will go to the next level, then you will counter other subjects like algorithm, DBMS, OS, that is operating system, data mining, and so on. So these all subjects are related with data structure. So data structure will give you the right base. Think about placement or job related opportunity. Data structure is most important. Why? Because when a company will come, definitely it will ask you question from core subjects. And data structure is the first core subject. So they will definitely ask you question from here. Okay. So you can think about, if you want to learn computer science in detail, start from data structure. Okay, so data structure has two different parts. First of all, you have to know about the theory part, and also you have to implement those things. So theory and lab have equal weightage. So what is the course learning outcome? So that means you will learn at the end. So there are three course learning outcomes. First of all, you will understand how to write recursive algorithm. Recursive means, from the name it suggests that if you want to do a job repeatedly, then what you can do, you can write a program for once and recursively you can run those programs to do the whole job, right? So data structure will provide you, or it will give you idea how to write recursive algorithm or how to handle recursive data structure. The second CLO, in industry, each and every day you have to handle this, that is searching and sorting technique. So in a database there will be many data. You have to search those data, you have to sort those data. Data structure will give you some appropriate searching and sorting techniques. Here you will learn. Next thing is graph algorithms. To solve different practical problems, you need graph algorithm, and this subject will show you how to handle those graph algorithms. Okay, so in the course we will give you some practical problems. So then you can understand how to handle those practical problems. The last thing is formulate new solution for programming problem using data structure. So you learn data structure. So based on this, you can formulate new solution for the practical problems. After the assessment components, the quiz will be of 10 marks. Okay, so we will take n number of quiz, and of n minus 1 quiz we will consider for your evaluation. The next one is midterm, so total marks will be 15. For end term, total marks will be 35. These midterm and end term will be of MCQs. Then it comes about lab examination, so their marks will be 15. For continuous lab evaluation, marks will be 25. The total will be 100. For lab examination, what we have thought, we will go for hackathons. Okay, so lab examination marks will be calculated based on hackathons. So we will show you these details in the class. Now think about some MOOC courses. So there are so many MOOC courses. First one is given by Udemy. You can search from Coursera, edX or NPTEL. You can see there are different MOOC courses. You can go for this. So these MOOC courses will help you to understand the subject in a better way. So midterm syllabus will be of module 1 and module 2. So what we will learn? So already you have learned OOPS concept from Java. I think all of you know Java. So there you know OOPS concepts. So here also we will show you OOPS concept based on C++. Then we will learn how to handle arrays. Then we will learn some recursive algorithm based on Tower of Hanoi. It is a very important problem. Then we will learn binary search, time complexity, different type of asymptotic analysis. Okay. Next we will learn the basic DS, that is linked list, and different operations on linked list, that is deletion, insertion, reversing, joining, and so on. So after module 1, we will conduct quiz 1 for you, probably in mid-September. Then we will start module 2. So in module 2, we will show you different types of data structure that includes stack, queues using linked list, handling different type of polynomials. Then we will move to different type of tree structure. So we will show you binary and complete binary trees, tree traversal, binary search tree, that is known also as BST, insertion, deletion, and so many other things. Then the midterm will be conducted. So there are different type of learning resources available. So these are two good books. First one written by Ullman and the second one is written by Charenbaum. And for C++, you can go for this book, The Complete Reference of C++. And if you want to learn about different types of algorithms, then definitely you can go for Codeman book. First few weeks, what we have decided, we will dedicate 2 classes for OOPS concept based on C++ and 1 class for data structure. Okay, I think you will get interest in DS using C++. Thanks to all of you.